Hi Rainbow Room friends! So today we're gonna make our very own kazoo. So a kazoo is a type of musical instrument or a noisemaker. And I figured all my friends could make one today, and then tomorrow we can try out our kazoos when we celebrate Isla's birthday. So let's start by getting all of our materials. So you're gonna need a toilet paper recycle roll. You're gonna need a rubber band. It doesn't have to be a big rubber band. It could be a hair tie even. I'm gonna use this rubber band. And then you're gonna have either paint or markers. So I'm gonna use paint markers. So it's a marker, but it also paints. It's like a mix of both. And then you're gonna need a toothpick or a pen or something to poke a hole. We're just gonna do one hole. So you can ask someone for help, or you can try it on your own, but make sure you have an adult with you. And then I'm gonna need scissors and a piece of wax paper. And it has to be wax paper, not parchment paper, because the wax paper is covered in this little film of wax, which helps make the kazoo make the sound that most kazoos make. Okay, so let's get started with step one. You're going to paint your kazoo. You can paint it however you like. You can design it however you like. I'm gonna turn mine into a watermelon kazoo. You can make yours into a firefighter themed kazoo or a unicorn themed kazoo, however you'd like to design it. So we'll do that first, and then we'll come back and do the next step. Okay, so I have painted the tissue paper roll in the color of a watermelon. This is the rind, and that's the watermelon part. It's almost dry. I'm just gonna finish it up by putting some seeds on there, and this is just for you to decorate your kazoo. So I'm gonna go in and put some seeds, and then once I'm done with the seeds, I think I'm gonna draw maybe a little bit of lines for the rind, and then I'm gonna let it dry. So we'll come back once it's completely dry, but you can continue to work on yours, painting it, using markers, pastels if you have pastels. Pastels works great on cardboard. Okay friends, so now that I have finished adding the little details to my watermelon kazoo, now that it's all dry, because if you're using paint, you have to make sure that you let your kazoo dry. If you're using marker or pastels or crayons, that's okay. You can get ready for the next step. If not, please let it dry. Okay, so now you're gonna get some wax paper, and you're just gonna cut out a piece. It doesn't have to be that big. I'm gonna cut mine straight across. You can ask whoever's helping you to rip off a piece for you. And then if you can find a cup or another container, I'm gonna put my cup down. I'm gonna just grab a pen, marker, pencil, and you're gonna hold down the cup, and you're gonna go around the cup. It doesn't have to be perfect. You go around, and then once it's around, because it's wax paper, it actually makes like a white line that you can follow. You can trace around. So then you're gonna grab your scissors, and safely keeping them pointing away from your body, you're gonna cut out your circle. You're gonna turn your paper, not your scissors. Okay, so once you have your wax paper circle, you're gonna go ahead and grab your toilet paper roll. And I tried to use a toothpick. It didn't work, it wasn't strong enough. So I'm gonna use this pen. And you're gonna poke a hole right down the middle. You can use a pencil if it's pretty sharp, a pen. You're gonna have a hole, just like that. Okay, now you're gonna grab your circle, and while you hold down the wax paper, someone can come in and help you tie the rubber band. Okay, make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, and now to make the kazoo sound, if you just blow into it and you cover it with your entire mouth, you push it against your whole face, it won't make the sound very well. because it blocks all the air. So as you can see, I'm blowing, but no sound is coming out. So you have to make a do sound. You gotta go do, or you have to hum, like your hum. But when you make your do sound, you want to get close to the kazoo, but you don't want to cover it all with your face. So you're gonna go do, like that, and then it makes the sound. And you can play around with the sound. If you poke more holes, it'll make a different kazoo sound. But I hope my friends enjoyed their kazoos, and hopefully we can use them tomorrow for Isla's birthday.